toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Golden Bears in Berkeley in California Memorial Stadium. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the UCLA Bruins, squaring off with another team from the Pac-12, the California Golden Bears. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Bruins will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Cal's offense will take the field first. Now, guys, let's not forget, the last time these two got together, we had ourselves an absolute classic that has provided motivation for one side ever since, David.
I mean, such a back and forth, such a fun game. Everyone remembers where they were on their couch or in the stadium for that rivalry game.
And that's what rivalry games are supposed to look like. Both teams playing with phenomenal intensity. It's going to go down right to the wire. And you're right, those are the games that make college football special.
And the Golden Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. The Golden Bears will snap it on 1st and 10. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
And the Golden Bears have their offense in high gear. Just keeps slinging it. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. A quick tackle made, but he's got ready for the first down. Looking to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Zings it complete to the right.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender there closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimal gain.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. They've put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. To the air on 1st down. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. The Golden Bears have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Pressure coming. Got his man downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. And the Golden Bears, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? They'll move the wide receiver. They'll run it to the left here, looking for the goal line. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Here's a heat. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
All right, nice job, defense. Backs against the wall. You did your job setting up 4th down. Just be careful, though, because this is a team that's shown they can fake field goals. Your guys have to be alert.
And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And he'll try to knock it through from the right hash and 35 yards out. Good right down the boulevard. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So UCLA's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And David, if you like big plays, and I know you do, and highlight real catches, and I know you do, we've got a guy for you on this offense.
Man, it's so fun to watch him, not for defensive coordinators and defensive players, but this is a guy that can make plays all over the field. He will be highlighted, just the speed, the playmaking, the catching ability. Jesse, he will make plays early and often.
Man, it is so nice as a quarterback when you have a guy like that lining up, because you can just throw it anywhere in his vicinity and trust he's going to find a way to get it done and make the catch. Even when he's defended, he is always open, and you're going to see him line up all over the field, and he'll get the ball in a variety of ways.
The Bruins will bring the punt team onto the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Takes it on the return. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. So they put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Morton. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Finds his tight end. He stopped short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's fourth down. They boot it away. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Wants to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Tight end finds a soft spot. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He rifles one deep to the left. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not...
Breaks into the open. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bruins are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Makes a connection. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The Bruins will have it first and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. To the air on second down. Got it set up on the outside. He's forced out of bounds just short of the goal line, a mere yard away from pay dirt. And the Bruins trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. Trying to barge their way in. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, UCLA! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. They took it 71 yards down the field, and they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. On the run from inside his own 5. Final play of the quarter coming. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They throw it in reverse as that's the final play here in the first period. That's the end of the period, and it's UCLA in the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. The Golden Bears with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Got it in the middle, it's Morton. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. And the Golden Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Hard running there. And that stiff arm is a weapon for this runner. He uses it and picks up a first down. The give on the option. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41. The Golden Bears can really attack on this 2nd and short. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The throw to the outside is complete. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And the Golden Bears will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. UCLA will go back to work on offense. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Trying play action. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fakes the grab. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Working that left side now. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. The Bruins pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at 35.
Well, the offense trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass. But you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. Can't give up a sack there.
Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. Here's the handoff. Sweet cut there. He'll get it down to the 31, and that's where he goes out of bounds. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
On 3rd and long, you know what's coming. That's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the 4th down.
And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Right down the boulevard. It's good. Now up by 7 points here in the second. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the American. Navy is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out of it. Not after the way this group has rallied around that coach. It really has been something to watch. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to USF. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. So now it's 2nd and long. The play action fake. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Need 10 yards on this 3rd down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. The throw. Quick completion on the out route.
Well, that's one the DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Going for it all. Touchdown, Bruins! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
17, Cal 3.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, Dave.
The receiver was doubled, and they picked it off. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. That was not a great throw. Might even call it ungood. Tried to put some air under it and just made it too easy.
I don't think the quarterback had a lot of confidence in where he was going with that football, Reese. I mean, that's a ball that needed to get there so much sooner. You got to put a little bit more mustard on that throw, and just lobbing the ball down the field like that, I don't know. You're asking for an interception.
They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Motion from the back. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wants to go up top. Sets up the screen. Out of bounds at the 49-yard line, but not before getting it into opponent territory. And the Bruins send out the punt unit. That last punt basically flipped the field. They'd like to do it again. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Reads it, fires complete.
They're getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
Quickly out to the tight end. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Bring in the heat. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. The Golden Bears will punt it away on 4th down. A high kick trying to pin them deep. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Off-play action on 1st down. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Got it behind the line. It's Barco. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside. Defense.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me.
Lost one deep down the right side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Puts it out of the air. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man on the right. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the 1st, an array of possibilities here. Offense calls a timeout here, critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. And the Bruins kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. The give to the tailback. And this one will be stopped for no gain. One more snap coming before halftime. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. Why not get everybody's heart pumping a little bit, bouncing off that right upright and through. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that's a nice end to this 1st half. Put points on the board, create a little bit of momentum. You're still losing, I know. Go into the locker room, talk about some adjustments, and come out with some momentum.
That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that 1st half. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed, he simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this 2nd half. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Pulls and fires complete. Crosses the 30. He's got away. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. They'll leave it with him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. The Bruins are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Gives it to the back on the draw. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Oh, he's got some space. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. And the Bruins pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll run play action. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Keeps it on the bootleg. On target. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And defensive backs, you think, don't have good hands. The big fella shows it. How about that defensive back going up and getting the interception? Nice job breaking on the football. You say that's why you play defense, because you don't have hands? Yeah.
Is headed back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Fakes it past the marker. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. There he goes. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Finds his man. It's Bland. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move. It's 1st and 10. He'll throw it. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to throw again. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense. Wide receiver comes in motion. They're going to run it. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The RPO, it's complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Smashes through the tackle. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. A short kick, but that angle from the right can be a little tricky. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. It's our force to settle for the field goal. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. LSU dug down deep and found a way to secure a coveted road win. And who knows how the pundits will view this one, but I tell you this, it sure beats trying to explain a bad loss. A collision between ranked teams always impacts the big picture, fellas, and it appears that's the case again today.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. The Bruins trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Gets it to the back. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Throwing right. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? And the Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. Fires to the big fella. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Leaves it with the running back. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Bruins are moving quickly down the field. They'll ride the hot hand. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Throws toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. And the Bruins will call on their punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Wants to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Morton. At midfield, he's got room. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. Offense set on 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Going for the big play. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. And back to the air on 2nd down. They've got the screen set up. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Wants to throw again. Oh, they're after him. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Things working pretty well for this defense, out of the dime package and still getting plenty of heat on the quarterback.
Yeah, get off the rock, understand the situation. All the fast guys got the back end covered. It's my job to seek and destroy the quarterback. Great job by the defensive line rushing after that guy and getting him on the ground.
And the Golden Bears line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Bruins now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on second down. Fires to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Fires to the middle. He's got it. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Bruins have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. The give to the back. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Open space at the 25. And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats. The Bruins back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They'll try the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Trying to move them on the counter. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Now facing a 3rd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The screen, he's got wheels. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. He gets a hand on it, it's blocked.
Man, I've been a holder. It's never fun to see a field goal blocked because you're so low to the ground and you have that unique perspective. You see the mountain growing in front of you. All those hands going up, and you know that kicker has got no shot. That thing is going to get blocked.
Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Now the pitch. He'll be guided out of bounds at the 17, and a productive play there. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete, charged loose by the hit. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. They got him for the sack, and they'll get the ball back after the 4th down stop.
And you had to. I mean, the offense had to be aggressive. You're down multiple scores. You needed to make something happen right now. You had to be aggressive. I think you had to go for it on that 4th down. Now, obviously, the game's looking like it might get out of hand.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Finds his big tight end. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he'll be stuck. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can pick up the first without scoring. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And he missed it. No good. Missed the field goal, missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game. It's still a 14-point lead, guys.
And that's just the chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The Golden Bears come to the line in the hurry-up. Going to sling it on second down. Fires to the middle. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lost one down the sideline. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. And the Golden Bears have this offense rolling. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
Oh, man, what a missed opportunity. Big fella almost got to run with the ball. Instead, it falls incomplete and brings up second down. This time on target. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They just keep firing. Makes the grab. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Got his man. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Second down, they'll go to the air. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Here comes the heat. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. On 4th down, looking for the completion. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. They go to the ground. Got the first down and more. At the 45 on his way. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Bruins come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. It's a draw. He'll be stopped at the 32. Still ground to cover if they want to convert, and 4th down is coming. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Gore. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. Double time, hustling to the line. They spike it to stop the clock. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Quickly to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. After this, it'll be a wrap. They'll go to the air. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk about how you went out, you dominated, and you beat your rival. A lot of these guys are going to go on to the NFL. They'll be in locker rooms next year. They'll be talking about this for a long time.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.